Welcome to The Learning Curve, the show that takes you inside the Onslow County school system and highlights what makes our school community unique. Every month, we showcase our students, our teachers, and our staff, celebrating their talents and achievements. So join us now for The Learning Curve.
Today we're at Dixon Middle School for the science fair, where students are showing off experiments based on oceans rising, temperature rising, forensic science, the evaporation process. And as a science teacher, it really makes me proud to see the wide range of interests that these students have for future jobs.
So we did our project on a miniature example of forensic scientists. And what we did is we were going to see if our volunteers were able to determine where a sponge was hit just by the splatter of the blood. And our hypothesis is that they won't be able to determine where it was.
We chose our 3 spots on the ground where we were going to put the sponges to hit them. And it was a 90 degree, a 60 degree, and a 120 degree angle. We put the sponges down with the 16 teaspoons of synthetic blood, and we hit them with a hammer. We took out the bottom sheet of paper and we called in our volunteers. We had them decide where they thought we hit the sponge with the hammer.
Hi, my name is Mia Witherspoon, and my project is about which brand of paper towel is the most absorbent. And the result is that Bounty actually did perform better. I think that Bounty performed better because of the double ply or the materials used.
My name is Logan Law, and I'm doing a science project on hydroponics. Basically what hydroponics is, it is growing plants with only liquid solution. It has no soil needed. Factories are dedicated to researching hydroponics and growing agricultural projects with only hydroponics. What I like about the science fair is there's a lot of people that do a lot of different stuff. There's just a lot of different projects that are cool to see and learn about.
My project was the science of acids, and I chose to study this because I really wanted to see how different liquids with different acids reacted to different substances, like sugar.
My name is Gavin Harden, and what I learned about my hillside project was if you run the rows with the contour of the land, when the rain hits it, instead of washing it all away, it'll water the plants evenly.
My name is Natalie Villafana, and my title is which cup prevents ice from melting the quickest, and that cup would be a foam. I actually just did it in my kitchen. I put all 4 cups on my kitchen counter, and I just watched the clock and checked it every 5 minutes.
We are so excited to be gathered here at the American Legion building here for Onslow County Schools Science and Engineering Fair. This year we have approximately 120 student entries for our science fair. That's a record for us here in Onslow County. We're excited that we have kids actually all the way from kindergarten through 12th grade sharing their science and engineering passion with us.
Yeah, so it's disintegrated. Yes. What did I tell you about Coca-Cola? So do you drink Coca-Cola? Not anymore, not anymore, right?
So you're saying that heat increased the current? The way that, okay.
The kids are here this evening and they will be here talking about their projects with the judges. Our judges are made of community members as well as staff employees here from Onslow County Schools. We're thankful for this partnership across our schools and across our community. We've got projects looking at things like the best bridge designs to cancer research. This is a great chance for us to really focus on the important passions that our kids have here in Onslow County Schools, both now and in their futures.
My name is Caroline Cubis, and my project is Water Down Cancer. And I did this project because a lot of people die from cancer, and I want to try to prevent it. So I tested the water because we drink a lot of water each day. So I tested tap, mineral, spring, and purified water to see which had pH level or potential hydrogen.
My name is Kimani Towns, and I have a project me and my partners did, and it's called an art belt. We built it because art people at our school keep forgetting their art books, art bags, and stuff like that. So we built something to hold it so you can bring it everywhere you go.
My name is Jeremiah Philogene, and I did my project on do wheels affect the distance of the air-powered car. I learned that the third law of motion, which is every action, there is an opposite reaction.
My project was how are ocean currents affected by salinity and temperature. I never understood why the Gulf Stream was so important. And then finally, when the science fair came up, I thought that it would be a perfect time to be able to figure out why it's so important and who is it important to.
My project was about decreasing a Wi-Fi router by using household objects, and we decreased the signal strength. And we covered it with different materials such as cardboard, aluminum foil, and steel baking sheets. And in the end, the steel baking sheets decreased it the most.
I did my project on solar energy versus electricity. Electricity is harmful to our bodies with toxic air, but solar energy takes longer, but it does not give off toxic air.
I know that when plants are using their process known as photosynthesis to make their own food, they need to take in the carbon dioxide from the air and give out the oxygen.
Very good.
So that's just like we do, and we breathe in and out.
Fist bump on that. Okay.
So what my project was about was to try and save as much water as we can. What happened was we were trying to save 50 gallons of water. However, we ended up saving 113.7 gallons of water. Right here is my example of what my project was all about.
This is my science fair project. It's about butterflies, the effective temperature of the butterfly's life cycle.
My project is keep calm and make pancakes. I decided to do this project because I was making pancakes for my family. And then I decided that I wanted to do a science project about it because I thought that making pancakes is very fun and creative.
The name of my project is Bridges That Can Take a Shake. So basically what it is I'm testing bridges against earthquakes. And so I tried different types of bridges, but my main two bridges were bridges with arches on it and bridges without.
My project called Making Gas. I put 3 dry substances into cream soda and measure the balloon circumference of the carbon dioxide and how long it fizzes.
My project is about
about dogs and which one is smarter, and I tested them. Obstacle course, pull the string, and Hops, the one, she didn't do good. So, and all the other dogs did good.
We wanted to figure out what type of dog toys our dogs would like the most. We put 4 dog toys in a separate room to where my dog was. So when we let my dog into the room, whichever one he went over and clamped his jaws down on first, we would then take back from him, put him in the different room, hide that toy, and then swap the toys into a different order again. And what we figured out is that he liked the stuffed animal that we had the most, and we're planning on doing this with different types of breeds of dogs in the future.
I did my project on hydroponics and aquaponics, which is the best growing method. Me and my mom both like to grow plants, and I wanted to find out if there was a better way of growing plants, so I wanted to see which one grew the best.
In no particular order, none. In no order, I'm just going to go down the list. Our first project at the elementary level that will be advancing is a student from Carolina Forest International Elementary. And his project had to do with Do Trees Stop Breathing During the Fall, project number 11, Marcus Dowd. Congratulations, Marcus. Our second elementary project progressing to the regionals is also a student from Carolina Forest International Elementary. And this project was about hydroponics or aquaponics. Gosh, I hope I said that right. Yes? Oh, good. Project number 12, Finis Thomas Jr. Nice job, young man. Project number 3, also going to regionals from Clyde Erwin Elementary Magnet School. Does the cloudiness of an ice cube affect the rate that it melts? Project number 16, Ashton Jarman. Congratulations, young lady. Our fourth qualifier is from Meadowview Elementary. This project has to do with why does a balloon not pop when skewered? Project number 30, Chase Gray. All right, good job, Chase. I think joining Chase at the Regional Science Fair will be another student from Meadowview Elementary with a countdown to the meltdown. Project number 33, Keith Lanahan II. Good job. All right, I think we all may need to talk to this next young scientist because we're probably trying to do a lot of baking this time of year. Our next regional qualifier from Richlands Elementary. How much baking powder did the Muffin Man use? Project number 47, Jack Leary. Jack, just know I think you're going to have a fellow classmate going with you to regionals. Also from Richlands Elementary. Project was about dinosaur decomposition. Project number 48, Allison Bundle. All right, we have got 3 more projects to advance in the elementary level. Our next project is from Sandridge Elementary. I really like this one better than the scary ones. This project was about happy pumpkins. Project number 51, Isabella Fox. Nice work. Project number 11, advancing to the elementary regionals from Southwest Elementary. I'm not sure about this one. Yummy, yummy birdseed. Project number 58, Samantha Kilman. Great job. Project 61, Mackenzie Marrow. Congratulations to all of our elementary students. We are going to move on to our 10 secondary projects that will be going to the regional competition in no particular order. So let's start with our first project that will be advancing. This student is from New Bridge Magnet Middle School. Water construction, gray water hand washing. Project number 85, River Carroll. Also advancing at the secondary level, this team is from Richlands High School. I would like to speak with them after awards. Their project was about solutions for tangled headphones. Project number 115, Nathan Jilton, Nicola Ryer, and Joshua Rhodes. Congratulations, guys. All right, our third secondary project going to regionals from Hunters Creek Middle School. This project was the Ice Hand Challenge. Project number 72, Maya Dorji. All right, also advancing at the secondary level from Newbridge Middle School. This was the Litmus Cocomotion. Project number 84, Sophia Levine. This next project is really on to something. I think we're going to need to follow this one over the next several years. Our next advancing project is from Trexler Middle School. The title is Water Down Cancer. Project number 100, Caroline Cubis. All right, 5 more secondary projects going to the regionals. Our next qualifier is from Richlands High School. Student Partition, project number 117, Taylor Naomi. Also from Richlands High School, Strengthening School Passwords. Project number 114, Will Price, Brian Corrington, and Mason Mesa. Oh, this one looks pretty strong. Let's go back to Hunters Creek Middle School. The name of this project is 3D Strong. Project number 75, Caitlin Bailey. From Northwoods Park Middle School, whitening toothpaste. Which one works the best? Project number 89, Liberty Montcrieff. All right, and last but not least, and certainly once again, thank all of you for being here and congratulations on all of your achievements. Our last Onslow County project going to regionals from Trexler Middle School. Can you hear me now? Project 102, Riley Stone.
That's all for this learning curve. If you'd like to learn more about the Onslow County School System, please visit our website, You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook, or you can see this show and other programs about the Onslow County school system on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and join us again on The Learning Curve.